Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's for my first-time viewers. Thanks for joining us. It's my returning subscribers. Thanks for your continued support. If it's your first time watching, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on future videos. Today, this Bible study will be focused on 2 Chronicles verse 1, Solomon's request from God. I have a question for you. What would you do if you were suddenly made king of a powerful nation? Imagine you're young, you've just inherited the throne from a legendary father, and your kingdom is at its peak. This isn't just some fantasy. It's the real story of Solomon, son of King David. After a bit of royal drama and securing his spot on the throne, Solomon's reign began, and the Bible says in 2 Chronicles 1, verse 1, "The Lord his God was with him and made him exceedingly great." So what's his first big move as king? He doesn't throw a massive party or start a war. Instead, he gathers everyone, and I mean everyone. Verse 2 tells us he spoke to all Israel, to the commanders of thousands and of hundreds, to the judges, and to every leader in all Israel, the heads of the fathers' houses. He takes this massive assembly on a road trip to a place called Gibeon. Why Gibeon? Because that's where the Tabernacle, the original mobile sanctuary from the time of Moses, was located. This was the spiritual heart of the nation before the temple was built. And Solomon doesn't just show up to say hi. Verse 6 says, Solomon went up there to the bronze altar before the Lord and offered 1,000 burnt offerings on it. 1,000. This wasn't just a symbolic gesture. It was a massive, expensive, and deeply significant act of worship, showing his total reliance on God from the very start. Now, this is where the story takes a turn you might not expect. That very night, something incredible happens. God appears to Solomon. Can you imagine that? God gives him the ultimate blank check. Verse 7 says, In that night God appeared to Solomon and said to him, Ask what I shall give you. Let's pause here. If you were Solomon, what would you ask for? The defeat of all your enemies? Riches beyond your wildest dreams? A super long life? Most of us would probably lean towards something that benefits us personally. But Solomon's response is what makes this story legendary. He starts with humility, acknowledging God's faithfulness to his father David. Then he lays it all out in verses 10 and 11. Give me now wisdom and knowledge to go out and come in before this people, for who can govern this great people of yours? He doesn't ask for power or wealth. He asks for the tools to be a good leader, to serve his people justly. He recognized the immense responsibility on his shoulders and knew he couldn't do it alone. God's reaction is just as powerful. God is genuinely pleased, he tells Solomon, because this was in your heart, and you have not asked for possessions, wealth, honor, or the life of those who hate you, have not even asked for long life, but have asked for wisdom and knowledge for yourself, that you may govern my people. Wisdom and knowledge are granted to you. But God doesn't stop there. He essentially says, because you asked for the right thing, I'm going to give you everything else you didn't ask for, he promises him. I will also give you riches, possessions, and honor, such as none of the kings who were before you have had, and none after you shall have. This one moment, this one selfless request, sets the entire trajectory for Solomon's reign. It becomes the foundation for the golden age of Israel, a time of unprecedented peace, prosperity, and architectural marvels like the famous temple. Solomon's story shows us a powerful principle. When we prioritize seeking wisdom and serving others over our own selfish desires, the blessings that follow can exceed our wildest expectations. It's a timeless lesson about leadership, humility, and the nature of true wealth. Thanks for watching. If this story inspired you, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into these incredible accounts. See you in the next video. Stay blessed.